It's my birthright to experience healthy relationships. It's my birthright to be in a working environment that I serve and that serves me. Give yourself permission for grace and ease and peace.
Hi guys, and welcome to Live Your Bliss, where we manifest the life of our desires. Together, I hope that we can create a community of like-minded people that we can learn from. Not only learn from, but teach each other, because you should never be done learning. So on today's video, we are going to be talking about stress and what to do when you find yourself in stressful situations, how to deal with them, how to get yourself out of them. One thing to remember about stress, guys, is that everyone deals with stress. At one point in time in everyone's life, we're all gonna deal with stress, and that's just how it is. There's ways to keep yourself healthy and happy. I mean, yes, we're always gonna deal with things in life. That's just how life is. It has its ups and its downs, but there's a big difference between actually dealing with things and stressing over them. And so that's what we're gonna discuss, and I'm gonna give you 5 different ways to help you get through stressful times. So now let's get to the video. So number 1, the first tip that I have is usually one that you don't hear on these self-help videos, is first, accept that you're stressed. And it's okay that you're stressed. We're so hard on ourselves for doing something that comes so natural to us. It's nothing wrong with stressing. It's just the way you deal with it. It's all about reaction. You don't want to ignore the fact that you're stressed. You don't want to try to sweep it under the rug or anything. That's not healthy whatsoever. You need to acknowledge it. You need to accept that yes, you're human and you stress. You need to then at that point focus on a solution instead of focusing on the problem. If you're stressed, it's okay. Acknowledge that you're stressed. Accept that you're stressed. And then at that point, you can now focus on the solution and not so much the problem. So number 2 is a really important one, is be present. What I mean when I say be present is focus on what's happening right here and right now. When you're stressed, it's usually one of 2 things. You're focusing on something that's about to happen, or you're focusing on something that's already happened. Either way, you're not present. You're not in the moment. There's no need to focus on the past. It's already gone. The future isn't quite here yet. All we really have right now is this second, this moment right now. So what are you going to do with it at this point? When you get present, it gives you a chance to just focus on what's right in front of you. Because sometimes that's all we can handle, and that's okay. I always tell myself, control what you can and don't stress about what you can't. It's some things that are out of our hands, out of our nature, and it's no point in stressing over it. Do something to get you in this moment. Go out for a walk. Do a mindless task like clean, do some laundry, dust, vacuum. I mean, take a nap. That is something that puts you in the present. I don't know why we're so against naps, but take a nap. Go deal with something that you are able to handle right now. You can't actually focus on the bills right now because that's stressful. So go get laundry out the way, exercise, read a book. Anything that can get you into this moment right now, because that's where you need to be. That's where you'll be able to figure out a solution to whatever your stressful problem is. So number 3, I have faith. Have faith. And no matter what your religion is, no matter what your spiritual background is, faith is something that we all need to have, because if you don't believe that things will be okay, then things won't be okay, period. You have to have faith that things are going to work itself out, that you're going to come out at the end of this and you're going to be okay. Whether you're scratched up or bruised up, you're going to be able to get up and still be okay. One thing I like to do Because typically if you're stressing about something, you've stressed about it before in the past. And even if I haven't, I still like to think about different times in the past where I've been stressed about something, and not about the actual situation that I was stressed about, but I focus on the fact that I got through it, I got over it. Another obstacle that I faced, and I've got over it. And just like I've gotten through those past things, this too shall pass. It will pass. And that's where my faith lies. I know things happen, and life isn't always going to be peaches and cream and smiles and giggles. It just is what it is. And that's faith. That's knowing that things will work itself out. Everything's going to work itself out. And all I need to do is just go with the flow. All right, number 4 is journaling. I won't go too much in detail about journaling because I have another video that I will link in the description that is all about journaling and different types of journaling you can use for manifesting, for stressful situations. But journaling is one of those things, if you don't have anyone around that you think will understand, if you don't have anyone that you can talk to, journaling will help you tremendously. You can get all of your thoughts out, put them all on a page. You can be able to analyze it when you're done, read it over, understand what's really causing this. If you don't have somebody to talk to, that is a great way to get it out and actually understand how you're feeling and understand the emotions that you're feeling right now, because sometimes it can be confusing. It's a way to dump everything out of your head, actually just get all of that stuff out of your mind. Like I said earlier, be present, and journaling is a great way to be present. You get all that stuff out of your mind and you can actually be in the moment. A lot of times with my journaling too, just like I said, I like to remember past situations where I stressed and I got through them. Journaling helps me with that too, because if I journaled about it, I can actually go back and read about those times that I had those stressful situations and read about how I got through them. I remember when I was dealing with that and I got through that situation. I mean, that's the point, is to remind yourself that you've been through this, you've been through worse, and you can get through it. Number 5 is practice gratitude. Gratitude is gonna get you through whatever you need it to get you through. A lot of the times when it comes to me being stressed, what I like to do is to remind myself what I'm grateful for. Because yes, like I said, we go through things, life has its ups and downs, and it's not always going to be pretty. But no matter what point we are in our life, there is always something that we can find to be grateful for. Yeah, okay, I'm behind on my rent, but I'm grateful that I have rent to be behind on, because I'm not homeless, I'm not living in a box, I'm not sleeping outside. It's finding something to be grateful for, because that's the way to remain humble and to always find the silver lining in any type of situation. Always be the optimist in any situation, because no matter what you're going through, I promise somebody's doing worse than you. Somebody is praying for the life that you have right now. Say thank you. Be okay. You're stressed about something, you got stuff going through your mind. Get a pen and a piece of paper and start writing down stuff that you're grateful for. Write down it can be the smallest things. Find things that you're grateful for. Once it happens, then your mind is now focused on gratitude and things that you appreciate instead of the things that are stressing you. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for sticking with me this long, all the way to the end. And I hope that I give you something that can help you through these stressful situations, these stressful times that we end up being in. If you guys found any information that was helpful to you, please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, subscribe to my channel, and join the family. I post videos every week to help you guys with your manifesting journey. I want to say before you go, live the life that you desire, and most importantly, live your bliss.